Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's Google Partners Specialist Challenge event. My name is Kathleen, a community manager on the advertiser community for Google Partners and Google AdWords. Today is the second of our Specialist Challenge 6-week series. So if you're new, what is the Specialist Challenge? We, the Google Partners team, are inviting agencies based in the US and Canada to take part and pass all 6 exams, the 5 specializations and the fundamentals exam, by September 23rd. If you do this, are an agency based in the US and Canada, and your account is affiliated with your agency, we'll send you a framed certificate to show off your knowledge and expertise to your clients and your colleagues. So let's get started. Today, we're going to cover search advertising overview, search ad campaign creation, showing your ads, determining your bids, and how to measure performance and optimization. So let's get started with search advertising overview. So let's talk about some trends affiliated with search advertising and some opportunities. 4 in 5 consumers want ads customized to where they are, their location, their zip code, their city. 1/2 of smartphone users, 34% of computers and tablet users who conduct a local search, visit a store within that same day. Using product information, they often turn to brick-and-mortar stores. 59% of smartphone users say they find mobile ads useful, and 56% have done a mobile search after seeing an ad. 73% of mobile searches trigger additional actions, such as calling the business. Search ads drive an increase of 6.6 percentage points in top-of-mind awareness. Consider location bid adjustments to target specific cities or zip codes. This will allow you to include easy-to-find directions, inventory, and pricing on your landing pages. And remember, having the information at hand, many users will visit that brick-and-mortar store. Having tools like Google Trends allows you to create a plan, confirm your feelings, and drive it into your data. If you can focus on what consumers want in the moments of need and ensure that when they are searching for something, something appears, you will start to build a following. So let's talk about search ad campaign creation. We're going to talk about choosing the right campaign type, organizing that campaign, choosing an ad format, creating better ads with extensions, and understanding the landing page experience. So let's make sure you're choosing the campaign type that's right for you or your clients. There are 3 campaign types. These control where your customers will be able to view the ads, and the subtype refers to the settings and options within that. So the search campaign types include search network only. These are ads that appear next to Google search results, including specific controls for ads for someone searching on Google. You'll use this when you want to reach customers searching for your specific product or service. Display network only. This is for when you want to reach customers browsing online. This is when you're interested in building an awareness for your brand across a large audience. And search network with display select. This is the best option for reaching those via both search and web browsing. Additionally, there are video and shopping and universal app campaigns. Talking about campaign subtypes, there are 3 types of subtypes. Standard, which has the most commonly used settings. All features, which opens up all of the settings available, and then marketing objectives, which contain pre-selected settings based on your goals. So when you talk about organizing your campaign, this is really important. Organizing your campaign will allow you to have the best results. AdWords accounts are organized into 3 layers: account, campaign, and ad group. The account is related to a unique email address, password, and billing information. The campaign has its own budget settings that may determine where your ads appear. And the ad group contains a set of similar ads and those keywords. Here are a few tips for you. Organize your AdWords account as you would structure your web page, with each ad group representing a site or a category on the page. Organize your campaigns and your ad groups as you create them. Having to reorganize them later will wipe valuable data from your account. And many accounts are organized as one campaign with several ad groups, each featuring 2 or 3 ads and 10 to 35 keywords within each ad group. So let's talk about text ads, what the user is actually going to see. So text ads have three parts: a headline. It's important to use keywords which help determine where and when your ads can appear. Your display URL, this is typically shown in green and shows the web address. This is different from the landing page URL, which AdWords does not display. And the description. This is the area where you're going to highlight the product or service that you're offering. Now, here are some tips that make a great text ad. So highlight what makes you unique. Do you have a huge variety? Do you offer free shipping? Showcase what makes you competitive. Include price, promotion, and exclusives. Provide the information to people that they need to decide, and include any information on limited time discounts or stock exclusives. Empower customers to take action. Use call to actions like purchase, call today, order, browse, sign up. A successful text ad always ties the call to action to your landing page. Include at least one of your keywords. Keywords in your ad show the ad's relevance to what people desire. Make sure to match your ad to your landing page. Make sure the same products and promotions are included on the landing page and the experience meets the expectation. Appeal to customers on mobile. Use call and location extensions to share your phone number and location. It's a good idea to create separate ads optimized towards those on mobile devices towards those who are not. Experiment. As a best practice, take advantage of AdWords automatic rotation to test the different ads and the different messages to determine effectiveness. And it may sound simple, but check for common mistakes. No extra spaces, strange capitalization, or unclear URLs that could represent an unprofessional image. Here are some tips to make your ads look a little bit more professional. Capitalize the first letter of each word in the headline. Use text that puts emphasis on the user with words like you or your. And use a concise description as possible. For example, 20 to 70% off LCD monitors rather than cheap, cheap, cheap monitors. So now that we've understood about text ads, it's important to recognize that there are different ad formats available. Each format has its own benefits and can run multiple kinds of ads at the same time from an account, and in some cases from the same campaign. So as you can see here, we have many different ads that have many different advantages. So text ads, as we've first already reviewed, are easy and quick. They are going to reach those searching on Google. In addition to text ads and other ad formats are ad extensions to provide additional detail and contact information to increase your relevance. Image ads allow you to showcase your products in a visual way. App promotion ads send your customers to download your app from the store or include a deep link directly into your app. Video ads deliver a rich and engaging experience for customers to learn about your website on websites that partner with Google. Shopping ads encourage customers to learn about the products you sell before they ever click on your site. And call-only ads drive calls to your business by showing on devices that can make phone calls. So, as we've already discussed, making your ad relevant to your user is really important, especially when you want to drive calls. So this is when we would want to add a phone number to your ads. This makes it easy for people to call you on the go. You can share the number across the ads or within an ad group for tracking. You can exclusively drive calls to your business and then set numbers to only show when your business is open. There's no point advertising your phone number after the store is closed. You can count these calls directly as conversions, and your call extensions typically improve the click-through rate of your ad. So let's talk about another type of ad format, dynamic search ads. So these are ads that are based on the content of your website. It uses Google's organic web crawling technology to automatically target relevant search queries based on your website's content. This incremental traffic will allow you to fill the gaps for campaign creations for great ROI. It allows you to target ads with as many queries with easy campaign workflow. So here are some benefits. You're going to save time. No more mapping keywords, bids, and ad text to each product on your website. You can use the organic search index of your website to determine when searches may be relevant to your products. There are frequent automatic updates to your ads. Google crawls the website to ensure that they have the latest version of your pages. You show relevant, dynamically generated headlines with your ads. Dynamic search ads include a generated headline that is slightly longer than standard text ads. You can control the campaign. You can show your ads based on the entire website or specific categories or pages. You may prevent ads from being shown for products that are currently out of stock. And you can capture additional traffic. The business is promoted to more customers that you can normally reach. Okay, now let's talk about shopping campaigns and shopping ads. This allows retailers to promote online and local inventory to boost traffic to your website and your store and to find more qualified leads. So there's a few things that you need to get started. You'll need a Merchant Center account, and you'll need to send your product data with that account over into AdWords and create a shopping campaign in AdWords. Shopping ads show users a photo, a title, price, the store name, and more information about your products. And it gives a strong sense of the product before they even click, and the leads are generally more qualified. So some benefits of shopping ads and shopping campaigns include more traffic. The click-through rates are typically higher for shopping ads than text ads. As we've mentioned, better qualified leads. Users get a sense of which products and prices fit their budgets and preferences. You can have an easy retail-centric campaign management. So product attributes are used rather than keywords. And you can browse your inventory directly in AdWords and create product groups for items that you'd like to bid on. This allows you a broader presence. More than one shopping ad may appear for a given search. If relevant, both a shopping ad and a text ad may appear simultaneously. This gives you double the reach within a search. Powerful reporting and competitive data is available with shopping campaigns. Benchmarking data allows you to see the competitive landscape, and growth opportunities may be identified with Impression Share and Bid Simulator. And product performance can be checked on any level of granularity. And remember, shopping ads can appear in Google Shopping in select countries, Google Search next to the results and separate from the text ads, and also on Google Search partner websites, including YouTube and image search in some countries. Again, here's some more detail about shopping ads. Each ad includes an image, title, price, and the store and the business name without having to create a unique ad for each product. The data is selected directly from the Merchant Center, and it can be used in conjunction with a text ad to drive better sales. Google Trusted Store badges, as shown on this Lamps Plus on the side, let shoppers know that the store ships quickly and provides excellent customer service. Hovering over the badge gives the users an expanded report card of the store. So we've talked about ads. Now let's talk about ad extensions. So this is a way to enhance your ad with additional information. It creates more reasons for people to click your ad. This gives you improved visibility. They often appear above search results rather than in the sidebar, and better return on investment. More visibility often leads to a higher click-through rate. So how do these work? AdWords shows the extensions when they calculate that the extension will improve the performance and the ad rank is high enough for it to appear. The extension cost is charged on a cost per click basis. AdWords charges no more than 2 clicks per impression on each ad and its extensions. There are many extension types, so let's go through them. App extension. This sends people to your app store and begins downloading the app. This is a great way to introduce more customers to your app. Call extensions. It lets people click a button to lead directly to a call. Location extensions, that helps people find the nearest storefront or give you a call. They appear when someone is physically near a business matching your search terms. Review extensions. These are showcasing positive third-party reviews from reputable sources. Site link extensions add links to help people find exactly what they're looking for. Call-out extensions adds descriptive text to help people learn more about what you have to offer. And previous visits. This shows if they have clicked on your website before. Remember, adding an ad extension does not impact your quality score, but it may increase your clicks. So you can also customize your ad with real-time updates using keyword insertion code. So this allows you to adapt your text ads to the terms that someone is specifically searching for, with the device that they're searching for, where they're located, or even the date or time of day. So benefits of using this includes tailored messaging. So ads are hyper-specialized to each search or web page view. Time-sensitive call to action. Maybe use the countdown feature and list how much time remains in a promotion. Scalability. So customers can let a single text ad have hundreds of variations and show the most relevant variation to each potential customer. And reporting. Automatic updates that happen when the ad is triggered do not reset the ad's performance data. So for details, ad customizers are parameters that are listed within braces. The parameter is replaced dynamically by the text when the ad is triggered. Customizers can be added within any search or display network text except the URL field. Keyword insertion updates the ads with the keyword that caused them to show up. The keyword may not be always identical to what the person's search term was, specifically if a broad match modifier is being used. So the results on this side example were created using the following insertion code. The headline by, and then in the braces, keyword chocolate. Gourmet chocolate truffles were not used in the advertisement as there is too much text. So we've talked a lot about ads, but what happens when someone clicks on your ad? You need to really understand your landing page experience. So here are some tips to provide a great landing page experience for your customers. Provide relevant, useful, and original content. Ensure the relevance to your ad's text and keyword. If someone searches for laptop computers, a most relevant landing page would only include laptop computers and not desktops and tablets. Provide useful information on your landing page about the advertisement's content. Try to offer useful features or unique content, and promote transparency and trustworthiness. Make your contact information easy to find, and if you request personal information from a customer, make the benefit to that consumer very clear. Clearly state what your business does and openly share all information. Make it easy to navigate your site. It must be quick and easy to order the mentioned product. A website should be easy to use regardless of the browser and device type. Think about your customers. Don't irritate them with features that interfere with site navigation, such as pop-ups or geography selectors. Encourage your customers to spend time there. Because remember, landing page experience impacts your quality score, as a result, your ad rank. If your budget limitations are restrictive, a relevant landing page with a high quality score can help ads appear in your search results. And high quality ratings help improve an ad's position without increasing a bid. So let's look at this example on screen. This ad reads flower vases at TFV. If I was to land on this landing page, I'd want to make sure that I was not seeing that first vase because it's not for flowers. Okay, so we've talked about your ads. Now let's talk about showing your ads and determining your bids. So here we're going to talk about keyword matching options, language and geographic targeting, bid types, flexible bidding strategies, setting your budget, scheduling and rotating ads, your management options, automating with bulk edits and automated rules, and some account optimization tools. But let's get started with the basics, keywords and keyword matching options. So keyword match types helps control which search triggers your ad. In general terms, broad match will show to a much wider audience than an exact match term. It is recommended to start with broad match and move to a more specific match term as you analyze the effectiveness. The more specific the term, the more qualified the attracted audience will be. Keyword match types can be used for campaigns that show on the search network, but the display network treats these keywords as broad match, which is really important to remember. So let's have a look at the chart. Starting with broad match, these are not using any special symbols. This example, women's hats. Ads that may show on the search include misspellings, synonyms, related searches, and other relevant variations. So for example, buy ladies hats would trigger your ad to show in this example. Broad match modifier is indicated with a plus symbol. So plus women's plus hats. This contains the modified term or close variation, but not synonym in any order. Phrase match, which is indicated by quotation marks. are a phrase and a close variation of that phrase. Exact match is indicated by the square brackets around the keywords and are an exact term and close variation of that. And then finally, negative keywords. Negative keywords can be really useful and can help you reach the most interested customers, reduce your expenses, and improve your return on investment. When you add terms as negative keywords or keyword exclusions on the display network, your ad will not show for those terms. The goal is to really choose search terms that are similar to your keywords, but signal for people who are looking for a different product. An optometrist may wish to have the negative keywords for terms like wine or drinking, as a person searching for wine glasses is not intended to purchase corrective lenses, such as just searching for glasses. So here are some tips for building a great keyword list. First, think like your customer. Write down the category of your business, then write down the terms or phrases for each category, and then start to include the specific brand and product names. Select specific words for specific audiences. For the best qualified traffic, select specific terms that are tied to specific products. Select general keywords if you wish to reach more people. If your goal is to reach the greatest quantity of people, test general keywords and then compare the results. Group similar keywords into ad groups. Terms like men's tennis shoes should be placed into their own ad group and different to those like women's evening shoes. Each ad group should have its own theme. Pick the right number of keywords. Google recommends 5 to 20 keywords per ad group. And choose keywords that are related to the website or apps that your customer sees. For apps, AdWords may expand the scope of your keywords in order to match ads to more relevant terms. So let's talk about language and geographic targeting. Language targeting allows you to choose the language of the site that you'd like your ads to appear on. The ads are shown to customers that use Google products or visit sites on the Google Display Network in that same language. Remember, AdWords does not translate ads or keywords. The language that your customers are targeted is based on their Google language interface settings. Targeting all languages may be helpful, as a customer who searches in Spanish but has their settings set to English would not see an ad in Spanish. Language targeting is very powerful, but there are some situations where it may not be the best approach. For example, if your keyword is hotel, which is spelled the same way in many languages, people may see your ad but may not understand the language in which it's written in. To show an ad like this in multiple languages, it may be best to create separate campaigns for each language. Geographic targeting allows your ads to appear in the locations that you choose: countries, regions, and a radius location or location groups. Location targeting helps you focus your ads on areas based on the types of places they visit, demographic information based on location, or when they are at or near your place of business via location extensions. Airports, central commercial areas, and universities are examples of targetable groups. When using advanced location, it enables you to reach people in, searching for, or who show interest in your targeted location. Reach people in your targeted location, reach people searching for or who have shown interest in a targeted area, exclude people in, searching for, or show interest in your excluded area, or exclude people in your excluded area. Location and language targeting are powerful tools for optimizing your account, and combining language and geographical targeting, for example, English language and the French region, would enable a restaurant owner in France to deliver targeted advertisements to English-speaking tourists. Okay, so let's talk about bidding. Bidding types. There are a couple different bidding types that you're going to want to consider using. Start with the first one, CPC bidding, or cost per click bidding. Maximum cost per click bidding is when you pay when a viewer is interested enough in order to click your ad. You can set your own bid amounts or let AdWords automatically set your bids to provide as many clicks as possible. You can determine the bid amount based on what you know about your business and the value of a sale or customer lead. For example, if you sell a $5,000 diamond ring and you know that one customer is worth a lot to you, then maybe someone who's selling a 99-cent pack of gum. So bids in those different types of product or industry areas are going to vary. The ad rank is impacted by the quality score and your max CPC. So you may frequently pay less than your max CPC, as AdWords charges just enough for you to maintain a higher ranking than the rank held by the next highest bidder in the auction. Having a high max CPC will cause your ads to show more often. Okay, CPA bidding. This is cost per acquisition. This lets you allow the system to determine how much you're willing to pay for a conversion. It can help you reach people more likely to take action on your website. You'll need to set up conversion tracking or cross-account conversion tracking or be importing data from Google Analytics. You'll then need to turn on target CPA bidding, which uses historical information about your campaign, set up a max or a target CPA bid. This is set up on an average amount for conversions basis, and some conversions will be above the target and some will be below. Okay, so let's talk about setting your campaign budget. So AdWords has a robust selection of options that encourage you to maximize all of your resources. So when finding your sample daily budget, you'll want to multiply your cost per click by your clicks per day. And then with a monthly advertising budget, divide the monthly budget by 30.4. So this is the average number of days in a month. So remember that campaigns may cost more than your daily budget. AdWords helps maximize your return on investment by showing your ads more often on days with high search traffic. When ads are shown more than usual, your daily costs may be up to 20% higher than your budget. Dipping into your daily budget for other days in the month can optimize your campaign's performance and maximize the productivity of your budget. Up to 120% of your daily budget can be used to show your ads on a given day. But remember, we'll never exceed your monthly budget. So if AdWords exceeds the 120% cap, you will receive an over-delivery credit. If your monthly budget is exceeded, Google will issue that over-delivery difference. So here are some tips to avoid depleting your daily budget. First, let AdWords bid for you. Second, change the delivery method from accelerated to standard, and utilize the AdWords recommended budget. And finally, slightly lower the manual bids, decrease your CPC to increase the number of times your ad may be shown. Okay, now let's talk about ad scheduling and rotation. So depending on your business model, you may not want to show your ads at all times of the day of the week or at all times of the day. Ad scheduling allows you to specify certain times you desire your ads to show, your bid adjustments for specific times of the day. So by default, AdWords campaigns are set to show all days and hours. Scheduling is only available to those using the campaign all features enabled. Time zones are based on the time zone that you selected when initially creating your account. So talking about over-delivery. As we mentioned before, ad delivery method is relevant if your campaigns are limited by budget, and since it lets you decide how quickly you want to spend your daily budget. If using a campaign type with all features enabled, you have two options for delivery. Standard, which spends throughout the day, and accelerated, which spends your budget as quickly as possible. And let's talk about using ad rotation and frequency capping. So rotation dictates how often active ads are delivered in relation to others within an ad group. So you could optimize by clicks, which is the default, optimize for conversions, rotate evenly, or rotate indefinitely. And then frequency capping, which is very important for the display network, limits the number of times ads appear to a unique visitor. Okay, now let's talk about measuring your campaign performance and optimization. So, measuring your search network campaign. You're going to want to track statistics like clicks, impressions, and click-through rate. That's a great place to start. But it's always important to think about what you're trying to achieve, to focus on those statistics and that measure or provide insights about your goals. So here are a couple places where we can help you do that. The first is the report editor. This is a new way to visually slice and dice your performance data. It's a simple drag and drop interface to quickly build and manipulate multidimensional tables. Multi-segment analysis lets you slice and dice your data with fine granularity. Custom charts allow you to visualize the most important trends, and advanced filtering and sorting allows you to filter on segmented metrics and sort by multiple columns. Now, when we talk about general statistics, here are a few that you may want to consider. So first is clicks. The number of users who click on your ad. It's a great indicator of how appealing your ad is. Your click-through rate. This is the rate at which people who click on your ad after seeing it. So a quick sum of click over impressions. Impressions is each time your ad appears on a search result page or on the Google network. Your ad status, if your ads are running. The average ad position, which is shortened to AVG-POS. This is the ads in the top 10 that typically appear on the first page of search results. Ad variation. It compares the statistics for variation of ads in the ad group. Keyword status. This is showing whether your keyword is running or not. Quality score. This monitors the Google-generated quality score from 1 to 10. And search terms. Actual terms that drove traffic to your site. When you're optimizing your search network campaign, you're going to want to consider a few things. You're going to want to create great ads. So as we mentioned already today, we've covered a lot of tips about creating great ads. So here are some reminders. Tie your keywords back to your ad creatives. Write simple, compelling copy and highlight your unique selling points. Tailor your ads for mobile and use ad extensions to lift your click-through rate. Align your keywords with your business goals. So again, we've talked a lot about keywords today, but here are a few tips. Think about the different ways your customers could search for you. Align those keywords with your goals. Delete low search volume keywords. And think about the keyword match types that you're going to use. And don't forget about the negative keywords. Bid prioritization. Make sure you're bidding like a pro. So prioritize adjustments based on your business goal. Think about location bid adjustments and device bid adjustments. Review your desktop and mobile performance accordingly. And think about your mobile bid adjustment based on insights from cross-device conversions and total estimated conversion data. Review your performance by location and set your bids accordingly, and adjust for local store or service areas. And make sure that you experiment with your campaigns. You can run AdWords campaign experiments to test changes in your account on portions of your auctions that your ad are participating in. The results will allow you to test changes without drastically altering your advertising. Okay, so we've covered all of our content for today. So hopefully you're ready to go and take your exam. And don't forget to take all 6 of your exams to take part in the Google Partners Specialist Challenge. Need a reminder? This Specialist Challenge is for agencies based in the US and Canada. If you take and pass all 6 of your exams, the 5 specializations and the fundamentals by September 23rd, if you are based in the US and Canada and your account is affiliated with an agency, we'll send you a framed certificate to show off your knowledge and expertise to your clients and your colleagues. So some logistics around the exam. If you haven't taken it before, it's 120 minutes with 100 questions. You need 80% to pass, and this is good for the next 12 months. You'll need to pass the search exam and one other exam for your basic partner certification requirements. And there are a wealth of resources on the Google Partners Help Center as well as the Google Partners community. So we're going to pop on over to some questions and see if any came in during our live broadcast. And it looks like Alberto asked, is there any benefit in using exact match over a broad match modifier? So as we mentioned, it's going to be really important to test your keywords and monitor your search terms results to see what's coming in. If you know exactly what people are searching for, then you'll know what type of keyword to use. So let's go with an example. Let's go back to the women's hats example that we had earlier in the presentation. So if you have a very specific type of hat that you want to advertise, so let's say formal women's hats, and you know that people are going to be searching for exactly formal women's hats, use that exact search term. However, a broad match modifier allows you to kind of have a bit more ease with what people are searching for. So if you have a broad match modifier, formal women's hats, and someone searches for pink formal women's hats, you'll capture that user. Whereas if you were on exact match, you may have lost out on that lead. So there is a benefit if using very specific brand types and model numbers are often used in exact match. Broad match modifier allows you to find that middle ground between very exact and very broad. But again, it's really important to test your keywords and to monitor your results. So that's all we've got today. If you have any further questions, make sure to post them in the Google Partners community and we'll answer those for you. So good luck with your exams and the rest of your Specialist Challenge.